But if you close your eyes,
hello, my beautiful Dragon Army. How's everyone doing today? And welcome back to Minecraft. But this is not Minecraft. This is Minecraft 1.11 already. As you can tell, well, it's a snapshot, but we're almost there. There's not much changes in 1.11, and what is the main changes has already been done pretty much. So yeah, man, this is it. The snapshot came out yesterday. I didn't have a chance to go over it, but I set some stuff up. This is gonna be split into two parts. One part will be going over most of the features. Second part will be going over this wood that I'm standing on here. So you ready to see? 3, 2, 1. Wow. Whoa, look at all of that, right? First thing that probably hit your mind is zombie noises. Now, this is a new structure generated. This is the Woodland Mansion. And inside are some goodies that we will be going over a little bit later, as well as 3, count 'em, 3 new mobs. So, yeah, man, let's just get right into it to probably the best part of this, and that is the llamas. So, these are llamas. They've been added, and so this one you can see I've tamed, right? So we get on this, and you know he kicks you off just like a horse, and then when he's all lovey-dovey, you'll emit heart particles, and you'll be able to access an inventory in the llama. And there we go. So we have all these different carpets here, and we can see there's this place here to put a carpet on. And the carpet actually changes, like, even the excuse me, even the design of how it looks on the llama. It just a lot of customization options here. So yeah, that is the llama. You can actually also like hear them. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, so this is my other llama, and as you can tell, I put a chest on him just same way by doing it with a donkey or a mule. You open it up, you only have 6 spots, and you might be wondering where's the saddle. There is none. You can't control the llama, at least yet, to my knowledge. You can't, you just kinda go where the llama goes. Like, so, yeah, kinda useless, but just pretty cool. Like, it's a nice addition to the game because it's growing more and more, you know, adding more and more animals, making it feel more realistic-ish. So, we're gonna spawn in a wolf here, and the best thing about this is you ever go to the zoo, get a little bit too close to the llama cage, and you get a face full of spit? Yeah. Well, look at this. Look at this. So, I think they try and do it to wolves. That doesn't always work out. So they're just kinda shooting each other here now. Now they've turned on each other. So this llama over here. So if we go into survival, game mode 0. You go into survival here, and you can see they're not doing anything to me. But if I punch him, he'll do it at me. right? So it takes away maybe like half a heart, and then you regen it right away. But it's still just kind of funny and annoying, and as I said again, realistic. So, this is the next thing that I guess we can go into. It's a little bit off topic, but so, all right, here, let's just get rid of all this stuff here. Um, when you beat the quote-unquote boss of this mansion, he drops something called the Totem of Undying. Now, this Totem of Undying lets you, it saves your life, really. So, like, let's just go into survival, fly all the way up there, and, yeah, it says, I hope you can fly. So here we go, and as you can tell, I am not holding the totem. It says I fell from a high place. So after that crash, so yeah, so if you don't hold it and you fall to your death, nothing happens. But if you do hold it, this is what happens. A nice little animation plays, and you're given some absorption and some regen. And no matter how high up you are, you stay with one heart. It obviously takes your totem away, but we can just go into creative here, grab a new one. And it also works if it's in your offhand. And let's go into third person now, because it kind of looks cool. I mean, the animation still plays, and there were like little particles, like green and gold particles emitting. It's kind of cool. It's a nice addition, I think. Gonna make PvP and other things on factions a lot more different. So next up, what we have are 2 new enchants, but they're not good enchants. These are our first 2 quote-unquote bad enchantments that we can get. We have the Curse of Binding and the Curse of Vanishing. So we're going to throw these 2 on here. Well, let's first bind that and vanish that. So now we go into survival. We put the Curse of Unbinding chestplate on. I don't know if you can hear this. But the Curse of Binding armor stays on your body. You cannot take it off until it breaks. So that's a good way to get back at friends, and again, PvP. This just makes for so many great trolls, and if you're not careful, it could ruin your life. So, I mean, you could put it in dispensers, have a trap. When they walk over the dispensers, it equips the armor automatically for them. And then they're just stuck there with, like, leather armor until it breaks. But yeah, so now this is the Curse of Vanishing. So you might know already, but if we fall down here and die, our inventory falls out. Now that's another way you can die. And I just equipped it back on again, but you can see around here, there is no sword to be found. I'm gonna just kill me again. So I can lose the chest plate. Actually, here's another thing. I haven't tested this out yet. Okay. If you're in creative, you can take it off, but the sword is gone. the sword is gone. So if you die with the Curse of Vanishing on, you're in big trouble. So I just want to go into this real quick because it's a minor addition. I mean, it's a large addition for Redstoners. I could not for the life of me figure out how to work this, but this is basically an observer block, which I saw the thing at Minecon when they showed it off. They had a pumpkin grow on this block here, and it emitted a redstone signal, and I think it set off fireworks. I just have a door open here, but yeah, I tried everything, and I couldn't get redstone to emit, but basically it observes the to quote observer, it observes the like the you know, the nature around it and all the ambience around it, and it detects a change in that environment. I guess environment's a better word than nature or something. Yeah, so it observes its environment around it, or in front of it, I guess, and it detects when there's a change in that environment, and when it detects that, it emits a redstone signal. So that's kind of how that works. Again, could not for the life of me figure out how to work it, but I know some redstone geniuses have. Now this is a colorful little bit of shulkers, except for that, but the thing is, these aren't shulkers. No, they're not. They're actually shulker boxes. Now, it's got a great sound and a great animation when you open and close it. I want to see if I can get that. I want to see if I can, like, get the animation from outside or something. Not really, because the GUI kind of, like, interferes, but you can see when you close it, it, like, spirals open, spirals shut, and it's basically a chest, and this is how you make it. Shulker shells and chests, and you get shulker shells when you're in the end city dungeons. Shulkers have a pretty high percentage chance of dropping one of these shulker shells. So you take it into a crafting table, you go like this, you go like this. You got yourself a shulker box. Now, at the moment, I don't know, other than creative, how to get all these different colors. I didn't even know until I was scrolling down to get it, and I was like, wow, this is a colorful little thing. But you can see down here, it's only one shulker box, so who knows? Who knows? I obviously don't. So, you know what? Why don't me investigate here? Experiment. No, so I have no idea. I honestly don't. But we've got, and we're coming back to this one in a minute because it's kind of dull and black and evil almost, if you get a hint of what I'm doing here. But all of these shulker boxes basically store items. So let's just grab a bunch of, not spawn eggs, we'll just grab like a bunch of plants. Right, and we can just do this, do that. I don't even know. You can just do a bunch of different things here, right? Now we go into survival and break it, and see, here's the thing though, it's kind of setting off these little purple particles, and it does take a while, and I'm not entirely sure if there is a tool that makes this more efficient, but we broke it. And you see no items spilled anywhere. Place it back over here. it is kept. This is basically backpacks in vanilla Minecraft. Because imagine you could have like 9 of these on the top row, and you've got the equivalent of 9 chests full of items in your inventory. Now, we just go back into game mode 1 here. To my knowledge, there's no double chest yet, and I don't think there ever will be, and there doesn't really need to. But yeah. So that is that for this time. Yeah, that's it for this episode. I just wanted to show off in this black box. We've got 3 new mobs. We've got the Evoker. We've got the Vindicator. We've got the Vex. Now these are dubbed the Illagers. ILLIGERS, because they're evil villagers. And I'm just gonna spawn them in real quick here. So here's the Evoker, right? And this is the boss that drops the totem. This is the Vindicator, who, when he's mad, he kind of carries an axe and tries to chop your face off. This is the Vex. It is the first ever overworld flying hostile mob. So we're gonna see next episode, which should be coming out later today, just exactly what they can do. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I hope you're all psyched about 1.11. I know I am. And yeah, man, see you guys for the boss battle next episode.